Greetings everyone, this is Elizabeth. Thank you for joining me today. Just one momento while I put my phone on Do Not Disturb and make sure everything's working on my end. I see some lovelies already in the chat. I'm trying to read. Mr. Jim Eber, hello, hello. And Ms. Jean, dear, hello, lovely lady. Okay. Let's go to my channel. There's my live. Ooh, yep, there's me, loud and clear. Ha ha. Let's close that. Let's share that to our group, Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends, where we share all sorts of good crafty stuff. Yay! All right. Post that. Get this back up so I can actually read your lovely comments. Thank you. Jim says, don't forget the thumbs up. Hello, Cordelia. She just popped in. Get my little phone in my stand. I'm super excited. I'm always excited to hang out with you guys. Let's not lie, right? But always excited to play with the new stuff. And our last Paper Craft Wednesday, I had a little bit of a Hobby Lobby haul, and this was one of the things that I purchased, and we cut it out. We cut it out of this beautiful purple watercolor paper that we made, and then we had the leftovers, and it might have been Jim, because he often does this. He mentioned putting some lights. Okay, and so we're gonna make a little something to hang on the wall to light up an area. Maybe we put it on a shelf or something, but we're gonna add some lights to this, and I want it to be substantial. I want it to be, you know, like it could stand on its own or stand in a picture frame and not go flippity floppity. So what I did is I grabbed some recycling. Gotta love the recycling. Now, the watercolor paper that I buy has a good, hard substrate to protect the paper during transit and everything. So it's pretty thick, it's pretty sturdy. And I just took a spare, because this one's still got a lot of watercolor paper. I took a spare empty, because I do save them. I just put it, I have all these in a pile. And I cut it down to size because it was a little bit too big. To do that, I just took my T-ruler. I made the straight line where I needed it for my pencil. And then, come here. I used my metal ruler and I held it in place. And then I used my X-Acto knife, and you start scoring. You're never gonna get through it in one pass. It's like 15, 20 passes. And then as you start getting through, you'll notice it start poking out the back, and then you can come and score the back side. And it turns out pretty clean. So this is our base, a nice heavy, ugly chipboard base. Debbie J, hello, hello. Ms. Pam, dear, hello, hello. Crystal's Creation, hello, lovely lady. Sandy Visger, hello. I hope you're all doing well this lovely Monday evening. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Since this is fugly, I'm not sure, I'm still thinking on it of either doing a watercolor background and pasting it on tissue papers. You know, there's so many things we can do. We're gonna decorate this up because when we put this on here, it's gonna have this lovely border. And whatever tissue we put on this portion, we might still see something in here, so we don't want it just plain and boring. Okay, But the other thing I need to do is, because this is going to be popped up, I'm going to use a couple of layers of foam to pop it up, and I need it to be sturdy. So what I've done is I've got a couple of sheets of my card bases, 120 pound, 110, 120, I can't ever remember, but it's my accent opaque card base. And I took this and I kind of put it as even as I possibly could. I can always trim up afterwards. I traced one spot, two spots, okay? I traced a couple little spots. That way there, we could put this on there. I need to get out my, my die cutting machine here, so please hold while I make room for it, because I never think about this stuff ahead of time. But we're going to tape this down. Yeah, a dark, we can grunge it up, but I don't want it to be just plain, so I'm going to grunge it up, and it can be super dark. Now, even though I traced this, okay, this is the inside of the die, okay? So that means my traced line is the cut line, and the cut line sits in just a hair. So when I lay this down, I really shouldn't see my pencil marks, okay? So I'm gonna lay that right there. So it's 120 this here. But yeah, accent opaque comes, I use the 65 pound as my go-to card paneling stuff. Okay, my washi there is not being cooperative. Shay, hello lovely, how are you? Okay, now I'm going to set this. I can't set it on perfectly. I'm gonna have a little bit of a hangover there. That should be good enough. That should be good enough. If not, I've got more paper. It won't go to waste. Oops, 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 oops. Don't squeeze you, don't squeeze you. Ooh, heavy Spellbinders platform, because it's ginormous. Okay, so there's that. There's that. Look at that. It's gonna fit on there just fine. Okay. And then we're gonna squish it in there. And then I pulled out a piece of copy paper because I had a little bit of trouble cutting through. There you are. It's like, I know I pulled out copy paper. Had a little bit of trouble going through the watercolor paper, and 110 paper is pretty thick too. Okay, that is definitely too thick. Hopefully it cuts out. Holy moly. 110. I don't know why that felt so stuffed in there. And see, it didn't cut. I tell you, I don't get it. Okay, So apparently we can't cut the 110. That's fine. Let's get some of the paper. We will just do the 65 pound. And I feel like there's a bubble in there. Turn that over. Where's that purple piece? Yeah, it's close enough. We'll just trim it all down. Try to save paper, but I'm annoyed. Ever get that way? It's like, okay, I'm annoyed. I'm done. Just trying to figure out how to get it chopped up here. It's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Yeah, see, it's still... Yeah. Heckin'. I just need you to cut a few of these so I can stack you up. Get out of here. Garbage can. What I thought it would be easy peasy is a pain in the booty. Okay. On the plus side, I just need that part, but it would be nice to have butterflies left over to use in other projects. Yeah, I shimmed it. It didn't do me no good. We're gonna do it again. Let's see, oh, I saw another piece here. Get the little pieces out. Okay. So there's, turn it that way. Get our little, plate is already warped. Yay! I don't have a magic mat for the spellbinders because I didn't think I would be using it very much for die cutting, but this butterfly is pretty big and annoying. There's two. I don't remember where I put the rest of my pokey tools. I need a stabber. I can't tell if this all cut through. No, it didn't. Well, maybe it did. Okay, that's a plus. But it didn't cut all the way through in some areas. Come on. Oh, seriously? I ripped it. All right, let's try again. I just, let's see. We've got, oh, it's backwards. Like, why isn't it lining up? I need it to line up. See if that, I feel I definitely need another one. So we're gonna go ahead and cut one more. Get all the little speckums out. Although I don't know if that really matters because this thing just doesn't like me. Come on. Didn't see that, Jean. What? There's no what in crafting. Ugh. Diana Voss, hello, hello. Yeah, I need a precision plate. It's a metal plate that is supposed to keep more pressure on your stuff because they emboss into these. It pushes into both of these, and the metal plate, it can't push down, so there's more, is it resistance from sinking down, and so you're gonna get more into the cut. Alright, Pam, if it doesn't wind up in the garbage beforehand. I just need all these stinking pieces to come out. They're everywhere. Alright. Nope, I can't cut into that one. Now let's cut into this one. Flip, place, dust. Oh, no, not that heavy of a turn. Don't twist it too much. And shim. And there. No whining and crafting. Oh, I'm about to scream some obscenities at this thing. Ooh. See how it pushes back. I literally just embossed this piece of paper very lightly, but it's embossed nonetheless. And that's probably because I didn't go through twice. Let's try again. Oh, Mother Hubbard, who lived in a cupboard. Da, 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 da. You obnoxious butterfly. Blah, 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 blah. You're just Let's get this out of the way before I chuck it into the abyss. Okay, garbage, get out of my way. We're gonna need our chop, like so. Please just come out. Why would it? I mean, let's hang up in one teeny weeny spot here. Okay. I'll cuss you out later. Go over there. Go over there. Okay. Boo, 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 boo. We're going to do these one at a time, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it didn't matter. I don't think it cares for thickness or anything. Okay, why aren't we lining up now? It's the same die. just like, how is that possible? Like, it's gonna line up in some spots but not others. Who does that? Okay, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Kind of annoying. We're just gonna make do. Just make a do. It's like it's warped. I mean, ugh. Just get it the best we can. If I was a rag, where would I be? Get this glue picked up before I get something in it. Jean, hello, and Diana Voz. I don't know if I said hello. I saw you in there typing. I just... God. Really? Well, that's right. Because I did that backwards. I glued the bottom instead of the purple. That's okay. I'll just clean that off. It's going to be cut off anyways. Just get in here and add more glue where I didn't glue before. Bye, Shay. She's off and running. Her hubby's on TV. It's awesome sauce. All right. Scissors. Yeah, see, I don't like that, but I'm gonna have to live with it. There's like this whiteness right there. We'll go in with some watercolor and see if we can't hide some of that white. Want all my pointy tips glued down and nice and good. There we go. Oops. Oh, that's right. The anchor man. Oh, I gotta cut this first. Let's grab... Well, I would grab the big scissors, but they're downstairs with everything else. That's all right. Could reach behind me for a different pair. Short videos, like one, I think up to 3 minutes on Instagram. Instagram is short videos. Sherry D has a bee phobia. Poor thing. Uh-oh. Some arm pulling going on. What was bought? Cordelia. She had to buy something. There we go. 1 down, 2 to go. Hopefully the next steps are going to be a little bit easier. But this is Mystery Monday, and it never is quite a short day, is it? Okay. So now we can add glue to this pot. Little gluey bits. Oops. That's gonna leak some glue. My bad. So you guys working on anything while you're watching? What's going on? Editing a video for Kendra's Hop. We had a little bit of rain. I was kind of disappointed. It wasn't stormy. Yeah, see, this lined up on this side, but this side definitely is not lined up. Like, how is that possible? Cut it with the same stinking machine. Diane says I may or may not be in bed. So in an ideal world, when you cut your die cut on your paper, they line up really well. In my world, you get overhang and misalignment and wonky wonkies. But we're just gonna push through. No, I don't know. I just think my whole machines just don't like me. None of them cut intricate dies without extra help from shims and everything. Which is really annoying because Spellbinder says right on there that for intricate dies, use this sandwich. And their sandwich does not work. That might be, I don't know, is another one gonna make that big of a difference? Well, it might if it was on there straight. Yeah, I think that is just gonna be just enough. Okay. Don't stick it down. There we go. That looks good. Ish. Hi, Maureen. Yeah, no, see this one. If I don't know. Hopefully it will still look good. Let's get our cap on our glue before I forget, like I like to do. Get the glue cleaned up. It only took me 40 minutes to die cut 4 pieces of paper, 4, 5, 6, whatever. Oh my goodness. Need to glue that just a wee bit. Hi, Gloria. It's gonna go. Okay, I think that is all nice and glued down. It's not going anywhere. That is faux show. Okay. Oops. Come on. That is not glued down. Let's try that again. You're lost at the moment. That's okay. I've been lost all night long. Okay. There we go. Hopefully the tissue paper will hold that. All right. So we have this. Now we're going to decorate this to hold our butterfly. And I'm thinking we're gonna do some watercolory stuff. So let's grab out a sheet of watercolor. And Pam suggested black, but we don't want it just plain black. And I just need to trim this a little. Grab out the big chopper for this. Right there. Right there. Do 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 do. Oops. Make sure that still fits. I know. I don't know when I'll be getting those. I'm hoping soon. Yeah, oh, if for trimming, yeah, because I was stacking so many, I didn't want to ruin my trimmer or anything if I accidentally didn't do it right. So I just, because it gets thick after a while, because this is watercolor paper and that's thick as it is on its own. So I didn't want to accidentally trim into it or anything. So yeah, scissors. I use scissors for that. Okay. And we are going to, I want the texture, so I'm going to glue this side down. Okay. Ugh. We're gonna use some Mod Podge. Some stinky glue. Come here. No. Oops, got some chunk in there. To the garbage. Get this all nice and glued. That's even a word, glued. Glued up. I like Mod Podge. It lasts a really long time too, because I've had this for, this jug for a long time. And I'm using an old paintbrush that I dedicate just to Mod Podge. So if I forget to rinse it, I can just chuck it and go get another oldie paintbrush. And it is water-based Mod Podge, so cleanup is really easy. Get those corners really good. We don't want anything sticking up. And you can see where you've been, kind of like embossing. You turn it and it's clear and shiny. All right, there we go. Get that on, drop that in the water. Make sure that's that way. And then we can just slide it around where we like it and press. Okay. There we go. It's squishy. Let's see. Just add some water. That glue cleans right up. Probably should have used a paper towel to clean it though, but it's all right. I've got so many rags that if this one gets too gunky, I just chuck it. I just chuck it away. All right. So we have a nice clean work surface. Let's get out the fun stuff. Okay, we're gonna get some black, and you know, let's do some silver and some blue. I know this is watercolor and these are actual paints, but we're gonna kind of use the paints like watercolors. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our paint palette. You guys can see it. It gets crusty. That's what this is. It gets crusty and flaky, but as soon as you add water, it's so fun. It's really great. Look at instant activation. So if you guys don't use all of this up, you know, you can just add water and you'll have refreshed. Need a big brush. lots of water. Lots of water. Turn this sideways. Make sure we can see all of this goodness. And then we're just gonna add some water to our paper. Like so. Make sure we get our edges. Get that blue on here. Get the blue as our base, and then we're gonna splatter and let the other paints just do some whatever's they feel like doing. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna add some Distress Paint Black to a little tray here. Okay, and then we're not even gonna clean our brush. We're just gonna grab some water and we're going to let it see if we can do some fun stuff with it. Oh, look at that. Get that rolling back the other way. See, the distress paints are really nice because they are watery. So you can totally just use them kind of like a watercolor, but they're gonna, when they dry, they're not gonna blend anymore or anything like that. Oh my goodness. I feel like this corner needs to be dark. Just let that run. Woohoo! Look at that! Oh, I'm loving that. Very organic. Add more black where you want it. And it's bleeding in with the blue a little bit. That's fun. Get that rolling. Ooh, I like that. I know, you guys, I just cleaned it without paper. We can do that sometimes. All right, and now we're gonna do the silver. I don't know, I kind of, let me see. Oh no, that might be just fine. No, I want a little bit of black down there. Oops, that's the glue. Just want a teeny bit of black right there. A little bit thin. Go. There's little puddles. Roll them back up the other way. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, now I did want some silver in here, but I think I just want this in splat form. So I'm just gonna put a little drop or two right there and get my fan brush. Fan brush. Where are you, little fan brush? Did I not put you away? Of course not. Why would I do that? Okay, and then we're just going to add a little bit of water because, again, his is pretty juicy. Oh, look at that. Oh, isn't that fun? Now, you're going to get a different effect if you actually let the paint dry before your splatters. Oh, so fabulous. I'm going to activate those little splatters there. Ooh, like that. Ha 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 ha. There we are. Oh, look at that. Let's hit that with the heat gun. Let's hit that with the heat gun. Round stamping foam would... Oh, I can't wait for the round stamping foam. But I gotta. You know, sometimes we gotta wait. Lisa, hello, hello. Jim sees Mothman in the background. See, and these, where'd it go? The watercolors I used, I don't even know where it went. I didn't put it away, did I? No, I didn't. These Color Splash are super water reactive. Like, when they're dry and you splash water on them, you're gonna get some really cool effects. I mean, look at that. That, yeah. And then this right here, get some really cool things going on. These little puddles are taking a little bit of time to dry here. And because I glued this down to a cardboard substrate, I'm not going to have any warping to deal with. Yay me. But that silver paint, even though it bled a little bit, it's still shiny. It's a good thing going on there. Okay, so now we have our background. Which I feel is mostly dry, which is good. And then, oh, just look at that. Just gonna pop that right up in there. And we mostly see this because we're gonna put a tissue in here. And you guys can help me decide which tissue. Let me just clean my mess. Clean it, clean it. I actually have a humongous mess. Silver on the butterfly. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so I pulled out my tissues. We have 2 that come with color. So this is the colorful roses. Okay. So let's show ya what they're gonna look like. And we're just gonna have enough to be in the butterfly. Maybe, okay. Okay, so this one is the roses. Roses in color. Okay, oops, hold on. Hold on. Hold the momento, please. Momento. Ah! Okay, and then somebody says, how about unused tissue, which I do have Mr. Holt's version of unused. So we have a plain tissue. I don't like this white showing through. We're gonna paint some purple around there. Around those edges. Okay, so there's the clear. Well, not clear, but you know, plain. Okay, and then here's the birds, which we would have to, we could adjust it so that we get more musical notes right in here, and then just the one birdie or two birdies. But yeah, that's about as where we can go with that. There's the birds. Okay. This stuff is fun to play with, but it's a pain in the bupkis to put back. Okay, and then, yeah, we can try that in just a second. I have black and white floral for more of that black and white. Or we could do black on the white. Don't like the birds. She's saying no, no to the birdies. But that is the black and white floral. Black and white floral. Jim says black and white. So I'll set this one here at the front. And then we have black and white text. Which, yeah. So we would get something like that in there. So that's the black and white text. So we definitely are, we've got some black and white options, okay? And then Jim wanted to see the plain over the roses. So, the birds would probably eat the butterfly, right? Okay, so I've got my two black and whites. I'll show you what it looks like with the plain over the roses. Okay, and there's it toned back. And we've got 3 votes for the black and white floral. Nice. I am going to wait a minute because I know that I'm viewing on YouTube and it's a few seconds behind. So I'm just going to wait a second. There's a fourth for the black and white floral. And now I'm seeing this covered up. So I'll go ahead and pull this. Okay, I'll give you guys a second to change your minds. Shandy, Maureen, hello. I don't know if I've said hello to everybody. If not, please don't take it personal. I had a bad first start of this show. It wasn't going well at all. Oh, I put the letters in the rose bin. You guys. Okay, because we had more votes for the black and white flowers. Aw, Dawn's phone died. Alright. I'm not seeing too many mind changers, so we're going to go with the black and white floral. And is that? Yeah, that's that. Just if we saw any of the tissues that were different. But I think the majority still is voting for the black and white floral. Which I kind of agree. I like it. So we just get to find a piece of the floral. Ooh. I don't know, I kind of like it there. I kind of like it there more. With that little flower and then these guys in that there. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna go there. So all we need to do is we're gonna tear a little bit. Get a hold of this. I'm just gonna use my design. Or yeah, look at that. Just tear that right off. Gets it the tube. Close everybody up so I don't lose. Now all we gotta do is flip and glue, and we're going to scooch that just a tiny bit, and then we're going to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here. Oh, that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. Okay, so you can use glue stick, which I don't want to get too much water into this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna glue stick. Gosh darn it. I fibbed. I forgot to paint the butterfly. You guys, I'm a hot mess. Okay, let's try this again. See, this is blue. I don't want blue. I'm kind of on the fence. I'm kind of wanting to paint that black. Just need a nice little paintbrush. Or not. Maybe this would be better. Oh, I like that much better. Stuck my fingers right in the glue. Yay! Oh, much better. Just won't be able to do the antennae that way, but that should be okay. Could do this with a Sharpie, whatever gets the job done. Just kind of brush it in. Oops. Yeah, I could really, to me, it seemed to stand out more in person with the tissue underneath it. I really, not a fan. But hopefully this will make, you know, make it look good. Well, I got most of it done-ish. The glue, the glue, the glue. And just shine. Careful of that little piece there. You know, I need to bring some Q-tips up into my work area because I don't have any up here. But yeah, that would definitely help. Q-tips are good little tools, and I don't know why I don't have any here. Definitely have some Q-tips in your supplies. Plus, they come in handy if you have an ear itch in your craft room. Let's do these antennas the best we can. Which is not fabulous, but it is what it is. Text your child, yeah. Well, we're to this point, so we'll have to have some for next time. been watching a lot of these lawnmower guys on YouTube. I don't know what it is, but watching them mulch down overgrown yards it's rather satisfying. Some of the equipment they use, holy moly, some good stuff out there. Go again with the glue. I want to get these edges nice and good. Not in the edges though, please. Thank you. Probably added too much glue, but that's okay. And I wanted that down there. Yeah. Oops, no. Well, it is what it is now. Ta-da! Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. And then I'm just going to wipe off the excess glue around the edges. Guess I didn't need to go to the border, but that's what we did. We went to the border. And spread it, push it down. Make sure it's all nice and glued down. Now you can do this, oh, look at that. You can do this trick for your card front too. You know, if you have smaller die, you can put a little piece of tissue in there, pop it up a little bit, and it just add a little bit of funness to your card. Owl Blades, yes, and his little grass cutting song. Follow him and the guy that's been on his channel, and that guy, I can't remember his name, but the one I just watched, they were driving to the client's house and took a wrong turn and wound up on the wrong side of in the wrong road, right neighborhood, and they saw some packages in the bushes, so they stopped over, and they thought somebody was porch pirating packages and then just tossed them there for later. But they found some cops when they were returning the packages, and the cops said that they were searching for the person who stole the stuff right off the truck. I mean, no shame. The people just stole it right off the truck. I need my foam tape. So I thought that was kind of cool of them. They went and returned all the packages for them. We're gonna put some lights in around, but when we attach this to our background, I need it to pop up. But of course, I don't want my foam tape to go over my image. So I'm just gonna add some foam tape just around the perimeter, because remember, we stacked several pieces of paper. Okay, so this is nice and thick. We don't have to put foam tape around everything. We're just gonna put it around the border. That way there we have room to put our lights in. Okay, put some lights on it. Yeah, they gave the video, because they record everything, they gave the video footage of them finding the packages and everything to the police officer, I think. So yeah, help them a little bit. Okay. And where does, that's where that one stops. But yeah, they cut a lot of yards. And the other guy that found the packages, he does not only yard cutting, but he does pressure washing on the concrete. Let me tell you, that's satisfying to watch. Get out there and pressure wash all that years worth of dirt away off of the concrete. It's fun to watch. Yeah, that's good. Oops. Now we're just gonna foam this up a second time to have room for our lights. Gots to have room for the lights. Diana Voss, right? You know, I feel bad because they have to deliver so many packages before the end of the day, or, you know, they get in trouble. And so I think they get over rushed. Plus, you know, who knows what's going on in their daily life if they didn't get enough sleep and they're out there forgetting the steps, like putting on that parking brake. Yeah, the rug washing. Yeah. It's funny what we find satisfying to watch, right? Like, oh yes, I watched rug washing today. Oh, I just watched this guy mow like 15 yards, you know, it's all good. Dabba dabba do. And now with your project, if you're doing something similar and you're doing for your desktop or whatever, you know, you can make your foam border as tall as you want. So maybe you want it even thicker. Oh, that didn't line up very good, did it? No, don't look there. Let's just cut that off. My bad. Okay. So there's our foam. So ours is going to be popped up. That's actually pretty good, I think. But you could go up, and if you're not 100% sure, you know, you can just kind of see. Yeah, I don't think that's going to make much more of a difference. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Now, here's the fun thing. I want the battery pack on the back, okay, but I want the string of lights in the front, and I don't want the cord coming through here. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut a hole big enough for the lights to go through. So we're just going to string the lights through. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick an area. And I'm thinking right about here. So I'm just going to put my finger there. Okay. And then I'm just keeping my fingers far, far away, okay? I don't want to stab my fingers. They're going to be rolled up on themselves, okay? So only my thumb is sticking out. And then I'm just going to put the tip in and twist, okay? Just put that in and twist until I start making a hole, okay? And then my fingers are still rolled up. Gonna trim this down, so don't panic, my fingers are not there. We're just gonna cut some of this out, okay? Flip it over, we're gonna do the same thing. My fingers are still rolled up out of the way. Trying to take off this bulk right there. Okay. Because we're not going to see this hole, because that nice dark purple is going to hide that for us. Oops, a little too far there. Just need it big enough. There we go. Look at that nice little hole for us. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a good looking hole. Okay. So before we begin, heaven knows we don't want, oops. Okay, we don't want a thing that doesn't work. So I'm gonna, is it those ones? I think it's these ones. Pop those off. Lift that up, get that little piece of paper out of there. And then we have a light. I'll turn that off because we don't want to deal with it if it doesn't work. Okay. Now these are some super long, like, fairy lights. You get like a box of 100 for like 20 bucks or something off of Amazon. It does have a thick box. I've used these on cards. I've not had any troubles with them. You just put them in a padded envelope to mail them. Okay. I'm feeling, where'd the end go? Oh my goodness. There you are. I just need you to come out. There we go. And so this is super long, but what's really cool about the Amazon stuff is you can actually trim it. So if you only need like 5 lights, you can cut the extra lights off. But I don't know how many we need, so we're gonna, beat up the camera, we're just gonna send them all through. Da, 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 da. And hey, look, that's helping us stretch it out a little bit and make a hot mess back there. Yay. Come on. Be kind. Thread through. We don't need any of your nonsense. Nonsensical nonsense. Just get in there. Okay. Look at that. And I don't want to put the big bulky thing there. So I can put this I take out these 2 screws because when I glue this down, I still want to be able to get to the batteries. So we take out the 2 screws that hold this closed. Put those batteries back in there. Did I mess it up? Nope. Yay. Now we're gonna get our super strong sticky tape. We're gonna tape that little bad boy down, as opposed to a good boy. I don't know. Nice strong sticky tape, just like so. Snip, peel, flip, and I guess it doesn't matter where we put it. We'll put it like that, like so. That way there we can reach up under and turn that on. And then we need our secret weapon. Some Scotch tape, guys. Just some Scotch tape. And we're gonna tape it down because we don't need it filleting all over the place, right? We're just gonna tape that down like so. And then la 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 la. No troubles. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, this is gonna go like this. This is gonna go like this. Don't mind me. Take the easy way out. Just cram it all in there, glue it down, call it good, right? That's what we're doing. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use some space here. And we're just gonna get these lights taped in here. Now, I'm not worried about that because when I get that flipped over, okay, that'll be fabulous. Tape, tape it, tape. Now, we're not gonna tape it where you can see through it. So we're just going to pop some lights in there, like so, with our trusty dusty tape. Just need you all to smoosh in there. Smooshy smoosh. Look at me. Glue that down. I feel like there's too many lights right in that section. I'll put some over here, like so. Cordelia's on her way out. Thanks for hanging out with us, Cordelia. Sorry if that was like an hour ago. I'm doing bad on my comments today. I'm sorry. And we don't need them super, you know, glue or taped down, because once we initiate the the flip over, see that? What is that? Gluiness. Turn on. Oh, look at that. Light! I need you off so people can see what you're doing. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's kind of cool. Well, humdingy. I like how it escapes from underneath, but if I taped it all down, we won't have that. That's all right. The next one I'll have to do this again sometime and push our tape in so it's not right on the edge, so that we can string the lights around the outside. But for today, I think that's pretty good. I like it. So all we gotta do is peel and stick. And then I gotta watch this. This one is trying to stay out. Okay. This is gonna look good on my shelf. Just peel everybody. Peely peelies. No, these lights don't get hot at all. These are yeah, no burn worries. Okay, I'm gonna use the bulk of the lights to help me see it's not sticking down. So I've got some ability to move this around. And I'm kind of, I wanted it a little bit on the straight side, but I done lost my T-ruler. It is not in the jar, which I could have sworn I put it back in the jar. Yeah, super low voltage. So we have a ruler's width there, and more than a ruler's width there, or no? Ooh, good job. Okay. Not too shabby. And then a nice gentle press. Oh, look at our nice light wall plaque. Look at how cute that is. And then we could put a little hanger on here. To do that, you can just get a piece of twine and hot glue that right on there. Oh my goodness, it didn't turn out too bad for as frustrating as it was. Yeah, so there we go. Do we still think it needs a little bit of silver on the purple? Because I just looked at my silver and was debating that. Jean, yeah, no. If anything, yeah, I don't even know if these things would spark. Because the batteries are just those little cell batteries. But, yeah. I like it. I think it's fabulous. I'm gonna set that there, and she says no. Is that no to the splatters? Because I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like it does. I feel like it might need just a little bit. Just a little bit. A splashy splash. Ugh. Just one little drop. Where's the paintbrush I did not clean? She says yes to no splatters. Come on. Soak it up. Nice teeny tiny ones. Oops. Here we go. Just a teeny bit. Just a teeny bit. I like it. I like it. She says, splatter away. Yeah, no, just a teensy-wincy hint. Yeah. But none on the tissue paper. Alright. Well, I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me through the stress and annoyance of things not going as planned, you know, because that does happen quite a bit. Just gonna file this edge down a little bit. I got some scragglers, little fuzzies. Another good thing with your Q-tips, have an emery board, you know, nail file. It's good for distressing paper edges and stuff. Mass produce them. Yeah, no. Look at that. And it's just a little crooked, not too bad. All right. Jim says, don't forget to thumbs up. That's right. I need those thumbs up today, man. This was a hard one. But I'm loving it. And hopefully I can get this figured out. I'm going to work on it a little bit tomorrow. And see for the right shim. Because I want to work with these butterflies on Wednesday. I want to do some projects with these butterflies, so we'll see how that goes, these nuisances. But so until Wednesday, my friends, I will see you here at 7 p.m. Eastern. Probably see you in the comments of WJ Live at 5:30 tomorrow. So yeah, I'll figure out what I can do with these. Maybe, I don't know, I'll cut them out. I'll figure it out. Rotten little thingamabobs. Try craft paper for a shim. So a little bit thicker than copy paper, but Gemini Jr. Where is that? Where did I put that? I will look for it, and we will work on it, Ms. Pam. So yeah, I'll try craft shim and the shim from the Gemini. But yeah, and I'll let you guys know the result on Wednesday. But I'm gonna have these pre-cut on Wednesday, and then we're gonna splatter them up and ink them up and do all the crazies with white versions. So yeah, Wednesday paper craft. Wednesday is gonna be this lovely butterfly, if we can get it working. So hope to see you then. I thank you all for hanging out with me. I'm gonna put a sticky note to use craft and find my metal shim. Thank you all. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.